Okay, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you like the entrance. Hey, if you have the mood, every day can be Chinese New Year, you know, right? So I think it has been a horrible 6 months. So finally, there is some good news in the stock market. Therefore, we need to play some Chinese New Year song to liven up the atmosphere. Okay, the spirit, also that everybody will be happy. So I hope after you listen to the song, really that song quite short. Every time you play it, right, you be able to feel, you know, the atmosphere of Chinese New Year, and you somehow you feel better. You feel better or not? Not bad lah. I feel not bad. The music from Astro. Okay, come, let's start tonight. Okay, tonight, since my chart is on Top Glove, I was checking out the glove stock, so might as well we start with Top Glove. Top Glove RTS, sorry, STR, right here, STR, 小心点，小心啲 awas. Okay, awas. So all the glove stock doesn't look very good. Later we can talk about it if we are talking about it. The song bluff myself to be happy. Hey, you cannot say like that. You must say that this song lifts your spirit. Hey, actually, guys, music is very important in your life. Okay, music. If you realize if you listen to music, right, it can take you to a place that you have been before, maybe some happy memories or even some sad moments. Also, if you want to be happy psychologically, especially now we lock down, both countries locked down, we locked down for so long, it is important to find back that music that can let you, you know, that will remind you of your first love, 初恋, then you will feel happy. 想当年嘛，係咪? So therefore, you must have your favorite playlist. I encourage you to listen to music so that you feel better. Good for your psychology lah. 咚咚锵. Don't remember how Chinese New Year feel already. Hey, next year everybody vaccinated. Next year Chinese New Year, 如果有机会的话，我们 KL 见. Okay, next year. If the pandemic is over, vaccinated, everybody can travel, no problem. Right? Maybe we have a chance to meet in KL. Let's see how lah. Let's see how. Okay, I enjoy doing live now. Life is very easy, you know. I wear my shorts, my t-shirt, and I just talk stocks with you. So much more convenient. Okay, right? Okay, we start with the politics first. For politics, before I cue you for stocks, let's talk about politics. Very good news today in terms of the politics. Some of you may be wondering, what good news am I talking about? The PM has given a deadline, which is September. He will call for a vote of confidence. This is good because from now to September, no more politics. You understand what I'm saying? There will not be a sudden politic event that happened and then disrupt the whole stock market again. Then you can see since last week, the stock market is focusing on earnings all over again. Okay, so this is good, earnings. Okay, what happened to my YouTube live? Here say, okay, YouTube live is on. Okay, great, YouTube live is on. Okay, so therefore, from today onwards, we should be looking forward to earnings play again. One of my favorite earnings play is much easier. Okay, there's one particular industry, I think members will know lah, that particular industry. 8th of August must have parliament lah. 5 meh? No lah, they say September ma. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, 係啦 8th of August, where got 8th of August holiday leh, weekend 被騙我啦. 8th of August must have parliament. Is it true? I thought it's September. vote of confidence so hopefully there's no more politic event. Then we should be clear onto the runway. Now, this is the first week of August, guys. So with August short week, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, only 4 weeks in August. So we got 2 more weeks to the all-important earnings week in Bursa, where a lot of companies are going to announce earnings. Actually, from last week onwards, already announced. You have got the glove industry representatives, you have got the semiconductors, so they are all announcing results already. So you can track the earnings and see which industry is doing better. Tonight we discuss. Okay, throughout the night we have an opportunity to discuss the earnings. So my objective for August is to sell into rally. Hopefully I can net gains and then go more cash on September, October. I'm very scared of September, October. So that is my plan. Hopefully before they vote of confidence, change of government, we must prepare for that day. I remember 2018 when Malaysia has that election. 1 week before I sell clean whole cash. Wow, hang because change of government, the stock market gap down. But that time the PM also quite smart lah. He suspended the Bursa stock for 2 days, and then during that 2 days, stabilize the ringgit currency, stabilize the trade, everything, and then reopen the stock market, and market open lower but maintain. Also, this kind of incident may happen in September during that vote of confidence. So everybody be careful. Alright, so let's come back to okay, so in summary is September there will be this vote of confidence, but from now to September, all clear, we should be able to do earnings play, find those good earnings company. When the earnings comes out, no more going up, lock in the profit. That is the plan. So top glove. Okay, top glove, we have got this support level, broken, become a resistant. So this is a classic downtrend scenario. So do be careful if you're still a top glove shareholder. All right. So okay, what else? What stock do you want to see? Let's talk about stocks now. Come. Opposition filing for parliament on 9th of August. 9th of August is holiday Oh, sorry. So sorry. 9th of August is holiday in Singapore, not in Malaysia. Oh yeah. Well, we are seeing Majula here. So down there, they want the parliament. People already say give him 1 month. Why they like that? It's okay. Anyway, you see today's stock market. They never really. Let's talk about Kobe by Silveraja, Kobe. Okay. You see today stock market reaction to the announcement wasn't too bad, right? Wasn't too bad. So okay, let's see what will happen on next Monday. Now this is Kobe. Okay, you saw these 2 arrows. This stock has been discussed before. We were saying those with the heart of the lion were there to take the breakout, and it is indeed a BIC chart. If you look at this, what is BIC? BIC. BIC means that when you look at the transaction volume, you should be able to see volume spike. Okay, volume spike. So this is the volume for the whole transaction. For volume for the whole day. Okay, trading volume for the whole day. That means the whole day, like for example, this candle over here, you have got 22.9 million. This is where I read the number. 22.9 million shares exchange hands on this day. So this is the total volume for the trading day. Okay, so when you look at the chart, focus on the volume spike first, because the volume spike tells you the maximum and the most transaction that take place on that day, and you want to see whether the candle is white or black. Okay, so if it's white, it means that the buyers are in control. If it's black, it means the sellers are in control. Okay, if you do this is selling. Okay, because there's a long upper tail. So let me briefly explain to you the candlestick first. So for a candle to close white candle, it opened a much lower price. Okay, like for example, this 192, and then able to close at the high 236. So this in itself need buying in order to transact higher and higher and higher, and finally close near the day high at 235 from 192. So this is how a white candle form. Black candle, it opened higher, okay, 253, but unable to trade higher. That means no people buy up, but they sell down, sell until 215. So if the price closed lower than the opening price, this is a black candle. Generally, okay, for a very simplistic view, enough for today's webinar. White candle means buying, black candle means selling. There are more advanced reading, of course, but because we only have got 1 hour together, so let's just keep things simple. I'll just go through simple charts that are good enough for you to understand and get a hang of how to find stocks. Okay, so white candle is buy, black candle is sell. When the transaction volume is low in a stock, okay, it tells you that nobody is interested to sell the stock because the next candle that comes in, long white candle with high volume, more people are interested to buy this stock. So when you see the stock having this pattern, when going up, high volume, pulling back or selling down, low volume, this is what we call the BIC, buyers in control. Okay, so this is the introduction to you. So from now onwards, when I say BIC, I believe everybody will know what it means. So this stock, before it goes up, okay, it has been consolidating sideways. Now for a stock, stock can go uptrend, stock can come downtrend. Okay, now what is downtrend, what is uptrend? Now when the high, okay, when this stock goes up, okay, reach a high, pull back, and they're able to break this high and go to a new high before it pull back. This is called higher high, higher low. There's a demand for the shares, therefore the share price can go trend higher. Now this is a downtrend. Okay, when the stock price comes down, okay, it tries to bounce, but the bounce is lower than the previous high and it go lower. This is what we call lower high, lower low. Keep going lower and lower and lower. This pattern can be found in what kind of chart, guys? This pattern can be found in what chart currently? Downtrend stock. Come, give me some answer. What stock you have right now, you can see that it is going downtrend? What stock? Just now I flashed already the stock. I hope you understand. Which stock is exhibiting a downtrend? Which stock? MYEG MYEG. Glove stock. Yes, give monkey a tiger. Yes, it's glove stock. Top glove. You take a look at top glove. This is the very beautiful downtrend. Am I right? It's a downtrend. Oh, so this is downtrend. Top glove has a downtrend. Let's go back to Kobe. Okay, now next question. Next question, guys. Which stock has uptrend? Which stock has uptrend? 废话啦 Kobe 啦 Kobe got uptrend. Oh, Kobe got uptrend. Now, when a stock, okay, this is trend theory. So when a stock, after it moves up, okay, let me just erase all my drawing. Let me erase my drawing first. I'm going to share with you pullback. Okay, today we talk a little bit more technical. Then after that, we are able to look at the chart together on equal footing. So a stock can go up. Now, this is the most easier way to draw uptrend to show you. Okay, this part, this is the this part where I circle. This part where I circle is called the pullback. Okay, this part is called the pullback in a trend. Oh, 清楚哦, pullback in a trend. So in a pullback in a trend, okay, when a stock pullback, okay, it doesn't really go symmetrical. Every time I draw, right, very symmetrical for you and go up. But in real situation, right, it doesn't work this way. It will not pull back so nicely. What we do is sometimes you'll go flat and then go up. What happened? Okay, sorry. Let me go back to my screen. There you go. Okay, so sometimes it will, instead of pulling back, it will go flat. Okay, before it go up. So consolidation got two types. One type is pull back. The other type is go sideways. Kobe is doing sideways. Okay, Kobe is doing sideways. So when the stock is undergoing consolidation, pulling back, sideways, or even coming down, generally you want to see low volume. You want to see low volume. So when it's doing low volume, pullback or consolidation, you know the trend is going to resume. Just like what Kobe did over here. Now, Kobe is exhibiting a very, very interesting pattern that I think a lot of members here, Traders Club members here, you will be able to know. This one is a very beautiful setup that we love to trade. Am I right? Okay, but Kobe is a low volume stock. Low volume stock for our own consumption, just like PIE. Okay, just like PIE. So there will not be any broadcast. You have to know what to do, identify the volume trigger, and get ready for the VT. If you dare to buy at the all-time high. You dare to buy at the all-time high. Now you may ask, Okay, Kobe. Why can buy, why cannot buy? Okay, now you need to look at the fundamentals of Kobe. Kobe is a 3-star stock. Yes, market cap a bit low, but it's a 3-star stock. It's telling us that the earning is not bad. Okay, actually it's not bad. It's quite good. Okay, this is not bad. This is good. This is very good. This is excellent. So it's at very good level. So you scroll down, all right? If you take a look at the pips, 10% is 482. Current share price is doing 391. So I was thinking, maybe this fella may have got legs. The only thing I don't like is the PE, a little bit too high for my comfort. And this one, wait, let me see. Maybe the software never update correctly. Correctly, 482. So 10% gain will be 482 for the earnings. Is that the reason why Kobe is so strong? I also scratch my head. So let's just take a look. Is there any share price? Is there any bonus issue lah? Bonus issue. So bonus issue 2 for 1, very simple. Okay, bonus issue 2 for 1, very simple. What you need to do is to take this 482 divide by 2. Okay, 482 divide by 2. 4.82 divide by 2, you get 2.41. 10%, 2.41. Okay, anyway, I take the share price to multiply up. Okay, because there's a bonus share, so all these are before the bonus issue level. So we need to take the last time 3.91. 3.91 times 2. It gives you 782. Wow, 782. It is very high, you know, the pitch projection. If I put 20%, 60% earnings projection for Kobe. Now, if Kobe cannot meet the 60% expectation, the share price will come down. Okay, so this is something you need to be aware of. This pips table helps you to put things in perspective. Okay, so if the stock was doing 1 plus $2, 2 ringgit, it is still possible to buy the stock. Right now, it's doing 4 ringgit. If you have not buy at the low, you want to buy at 4 ringgit or 390 ringgit, you need to take note. The current share price earnings projection is 60%. Can it do it or not? What industry is it in? Machinery and equipment. No? So that is one clue for you. And if you want to know whether Kobe can report better earnings, you have to follow this group of company. You look out for the next one that report the earnings, and if they fails, that means they couldn't achieve very high growth, then also unlikely Kobe can do it. You understand what I'm saying? You have to check the industry peers. So again, in summary, Kobe is trading at 60% earnings growth projection. So if it doesn't meet, it's going to come down. So this is your risk. Okay, you need to understand the risk. So this is the risk. So if you can accept it, the breakout you trade. If you cannot accept buying a stock at 60% earnings projection, then you better tarik back. Don't do it. Okay, so that is for Kobe. Come, next stock. Inari. Let's talk about Inari. Inari, all of us got vested interest, right? Wow, Inari. Okay, today, whatever happened today, guys, I'm going to give it a pinch of salt. You know why? Because of the announcement in the politics side. So tomorrow is the real show. We see tomorrow what happened to it. Question is it still BIC if you see this long black, high volume, small black candle? Okay, high volume, small black candle. To me, this is not so bearish. If it's a long black, it's telling me a lot of people want to sell. Right here, I will say small candle. Remember, small candle always means indecisiveness between the buyer and seller. Buyer and seller equally strong. That is why they can keep this stock at this particular range. Make sense to you? That means when the seller want to sell down below 347, buyers swap, buyer collect, buyer buy back up. Then each time the buyer want to push above 352, 353, it cannot shut down by the seller. So seller will start to sell. Buyers have to buy, seller. That is how the high volume is generated. So it looks like there is better going on right here. And today we know a lot of retail investor will have become kanjong spider, try to offload the share because of the political uncertainty, especially when it was announced at 12:30, the PM is going to speak. Also, there was a flourish of selling, the fireworks of selling. So therefore, this one, I will give you a pinch of salt. We'll wait for the next candle, which is tomorrow. Now, this is on the daily chart. So we need to check the weekly chart. How is it looking at? If you take a look at the weekly chart, which is more important, okay, it is still a juicy, fat, white candle. If by Friday it can close above 354, no problem. What you don't want to see is by Friday, it gives us a shooting star pattern. That means from 350, close lower to close at 338, mampus. Mampus. But unlikely, unlikely. You know why I say unlikely? Because you can see the transaction volume of last week, when it break out of this downtrend, okay, this consolidation, this downtrend, the pullback candle volume is sibei high. So I thought it's going to come down already, but it didn't come down. Whoa, it continued to go up this week on a Wednesday. This is a Wednesday. The transaction volume is already as much as last week. So by Friday, definitely you're going to look at an even higher volume. Maybe it will do this for us. Maybe it will do this high volume and long white juicy candle. Correct or not? If you want this long juicy white candle, hit the like button. It is like a wishing well. You hit the like button, your dream will come true. Hit the like button. Very pandan, very pandan. Okay, so this is Inari daily chart. Okay, so let me take a look. Okay, Inari ranking is 3-star. I talk a little bit more about Inari. Inari semiconductor. So there are three semiconductor companies that has already reported earnings. They are Victrox, they are Unisem, they are Me Technology. All three reported higher earnings. This is exciting time. This is like going back to January 2021, guys. Remember that time we were all in semiconductor stocks, making a lot of money from them. It is like deja vu now. Because with EMCO, my worry is whether these companies' earnings will get a hit because they are not operating at full capacity. But Victrox is not affected, Unisem is not affected, and Me Technology is not affected. Their earnings are more than the previous quarter, which was reported in May. May, their earnings did, but coming quarter in this July-August period, you saw Victrox, Me Technology, Unisem all reported better earnings. Therefore, their share price all rocket up. I come back to Inari in a while, but I want to show you evidence so that you know what we are talking and what we are looking at. Can you see? After the earnings result, this is the earnings, financial result. Boom, fly up. Victrox, boom. This is the earnings. Boom, fly up. Okay, and then we have got Me Technology. Boom, fly up. Me Technology, fly up. And you have got Inari now. Inari, when is the earnings? The next important question is, when is the earning? Let's check. Over here, see? Ayo, 27th of August, still so long away. Hang on, let me check whether this data is correct or not. Let me go to the Me and see. Me, the last time it reported, the last time it reported is 27th of July. So it's correct. So they really follow their earnings dates very closely. So we can expect Inari to have some volatility first. Okay. July, the July one gone already. So Inari earnings is on 27th of August. 27th of August. So we have still got 2 to 3 weeks time. Wow, very, very nervous, right? If only announce result like tomorrow or Friday will be better. Straight away get up. If turn down, let's go. Lock in the profit and go. But right now we have got 2 to 3 weeks of waiting. Okay, so hopefully it can continue to stable and go up. Okay, at $3, at $3.50, what is the pip stable showing us? Okay, so you can see it's 10%. 15%, thereabout. So 15% earnings growth, which personally, how do you feel? Do you think Inari, let's take a poll right now. Do you think Inari can achieve a 15% EPS growth, guys, for Q4 2021? What do you think? Come, let's take a poll. What do you think? Can Inari achieve a 15% earnings growth for Q4 2021. Can or not? If you think can, you put yes. You think no, you put no. Sure can one. Yes. Yes. Wow. We have got many optimistic people here tonight. Yes. Can. Boleh. Huh? All can, all say can, Okay, where does your confidence come from? Can you tell me? Why do you think can? Why do you think can? I have the answer, but I want to check with you. Why do you think can? Let's see whether our understanding is the same or not. All are shareholders. Shurinder is right. Shurinder say iPhone sales. That's right. Okay, this is the answer, guys. You see, we trade stock with intelligence, with information, with knowledge. We don't tikam, we don't gamble. Shurindo is right. Zhu Enlo is right. It's Apple. Inari and Unisem are the supplier of Apple. Okay, Apple reported. Okay, Apple reported. Now we are talking. Now we are talking facts. So you want to know what you are buying, See, you come to this seminar, I don't just draw a few lines, tell you TA breakdown, No, we don't do that. We want to understand what's going on. So Apple announced the earnings, and the stock has been non-stop on a tear right now. Okay, he reported a very record-breaking iPhone sales number in last quarter. Okay, therefore, is kawan, Unisem and Inari both should benefit. And I found another one called On Semiconductor in Nasdaq. This is also an Apple supplier. Okay, Apple supplier. So you can see POM go up. All the earnings of this Apple supplier all very strong. Unisem is one of them. So Inari earnings not out. What do you think? You think 15% only? What if it is 40%? 40%? Everybody know Apple chip supplier. All of you are very intelligent shareholder. Give yourself a round of applause. Trading you have a lot of information. It makes the trading, the conviction, when you place trade, more convictious, more convictious, very confident when you know the facts, the numbers, so you dare to buy. Also, this is Inari. Finish. That's all the analysis I want to share with you on Inari. So may Inari benefit like Unisem. That's all we can say. Okay, come next. Next stop. Next stop. Hey, we talk about D next. We talk about D next. Now, D next, I prepare for you already the news. We talk about D next first. Okay, now D next this afternoon, announced a very good news. This is 60% owned Silterra. Now, if you do not know, for the uninitiated, Silterra is a company that they recently invested in from Khazanah. Okay, so this company Silterra, just last week, those of you who are here last week, remember we talked about this company. I show you a piece of news. The CEO or the executive director, I don't know who, reported that it was interviewed, and they're saying that, okay, Silterra going through a transformation. Now they have got strategic partners like DDEX coming in, Foxconn coming in. So they are looking to announce some key contract win for long-term key customers. Wow, 1 week later, this news comes out. They enter into a US dollar 400 million long-term supply contract with Beijing-based Chip One semiconductor company. This is a super good news, man. Okay, but 2021 earnings is not going to be affected according to the company, but 2022 is going to be affected. 400 million, 400 million. So DNEX will have 60% of this 400 million. I think it is even more than what is earning now, if I'm not wrong. I haven't checked yet. So tomorrow I'm going to do my due diligence and see, why don't we do it now, guys? Since you are here, we do it now. We do it now. This is one of the stock last week we talked about, right? If you remember, MCD. M and C cannot move, haven't moved, but this D looks like coming already. Okay, so let's take a look at the announcement. Okay, let me do a little bit of advertisement over here. So this software, right, we also have the announcement right here, 25th of May, you can see. Announcement right here, you click on it, ta-da, it will bring you to the report. Let's take a look at the revenue. 45 million ringgit only. So if I times 4, it's only about 180 million ringgit. So this contract, indeed 60%. Okay, this is just the top line. We don't know how much is the profit margin, but it looks like it's going to be a very big game changer for the revenue from the looks of it, isn't it? So therefore, it's a very good contract win. I'm very surprised the market didn't celebrate and you have a juicy long white to go up 10-20%. I'm very surprised. But whatever the market throw us, we just take . So currently on the next chart, something very important, right, is happening. This is what we call an inverse head and shoulder. Okay, inverse head and shoulder. Let me bring you to Google. Inverse head and shoulder pattern. Okay, this is a trend reversal pattern, guys. A trend reversal pattern. There. Okay, first you need to have a first shoulder, you need to have a head, and then you need to have a right shoulder. Okay, so this is called an inverse head and shoulder, and currently we have it right here. Can you see? Now, if you are new to technical analysis, let me share this with you. You won't be able to find a perfect first, second shoulder, and then the head. You won't find a perfect one. What you want to do is to be flexible in order to identify the inverse head and shoulder. You want to know this head is a lower high. It's a lower low. This low, head low, is lower than this low, and this second shoulder is a higher low. So therefore, take note of the high and the low, and then you come over here. This low is lower than this low. Then it goes up. It pulls back, and now it's going up. So this low is higher than this low. So this is inverse head and shoulder pattern. Okay, and if I draw the neckline, right, it hasn't even complete the pattern yet. It will complete the pattern at 80 cents. Okay, it will AMD 115. Wow, nice. Okay, guys, next Wall Street just opened. The semiconductors are on a tear, man. It's on a tear, baby. It's up 3%. AMD is now up nearly 3%. Microchip is up 2.3. Micron is slightly down 0.2. Okay, so Taiwan Semiconductor up 0.6%. So you see, the semiconductor stock are still going strong over at Wall Street. Wow, qi xiao. Therefore, this is the time for the semiconductor in Bursa to shine. Hey, if politics doesn't bring them down, I don't know what will, guys. You think about it, semiconductor stock, earnings, we all know, okay, we cannot say 100%, we will say 99% that their earnings is going to be strong when they report in August. So therefore, there's no reason for them to sell down. Okay, and you compare to a very strong Nasdaq that is going on right now, there is very little reason for the Bursa Semicon not to go up. Okay, and you saw thanks to the politics, because of the politics and the pandemic, the high COVID case, today 19,000 cases, going to break all-time high again. Okay, so it has been a drag on the share price. So therefore, when you go and check the share price of this semiconductor stock in Bursa, their earnings, peak projection is very low. So therefore, it has got a lot of upside. Salivates, babe, salivates. Okay, so this is the reason why you should look at this semiconductor stock. A lot of information pointing that they should be going up. So if today's political event doesn't bring them down and they can somehow close higher, what can bring it down? I cannot find another reason to bring it down. Also, this is something I want to share with you. So this is the inverse head and shoulder. So completion of the pattern will be at 80 cents. But of course, we already buy, we just sit tight. So we wait for the 80 cents to come. Once 80 cents break, hey, Inverse head and shoulder, I'm not the only one in the whole market knows how to see. No, a lot of people will know how to see this inverse head and shoulder. But the thing is, they will buy as per what the textbook tell them to buy when the breakout happens. But for us, we are smarter. We buy already, so we wait for them. 80 cent break. These people will come and buy. They buy. They drive up the price. Then we say thank you very much, and we wait to sell. That is how it is. Okay, that is how it is. So in trading, it's like that. Zero-sum game. Some will be earlier, some will be later, some will win, some will lose. It depends which side are you going to be on. Okay, for inverse head and shoulder pattern, we can do projection, guys, from the head. Thank you very much for the hearts, the laughter, and the likes. Okay, so when I entertain you further, just continue to hit the like button. Okay, so this is a projection. Okay, I redraw a projection today. Let me just delete this. Okay, so this is the projection. This is the projection. Okay, you take the projection from the low of the head to the neckline. Once it break out at 80 cents, you put it. Okay, you put it at where it break out. So I'm assuming tomorrow break out at 80 cents. It can go to the high of about 91 cents. Okay, so we just round down 90 cent target. This is how target is formed. Now, when you establish a target, guys, you don't like have a fixed mind frame. 90 cents, I want to sell. Hey, if you do this, right, you will never be able to write a big winner. You understand? So when you go into the stock at the correct price, the stock rallies up 15, 10% or 20% in your favor. If there's no reason to sell, you hang on to the share. You can even set a trailing stop. Okay, so that if this fella end up to be a very strong one and go up to 120, 150, hey, this is Bursa stock, man. Bursa stock, everybody know, right? It don't run solely 3% a week. It run 3% a day. Okay, take a look at this. 35 cents to 60 cents in how many days? Take a look at this. 30 cents to 70 cents in how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 days only, no. 5 days, 100% gain in DNEX. So why with Silterra now it cannot go up? You tell me. So this stock I have presented before. I remember back in July. So it is tricky, guys. It is tricky. It's pulling back all that. But take a look at the volume. It is still a BIC stock. It is still a bloody BIC stock. Now I talk so much. Later tomorrow, one long black candle come down, it will erase everything I say tonight. Also, we have to pray to our own respective religion that, okay, tomorrow, please, this week, by Friday, please close above 80 cents. Every night you sleep, you say 10 times. Okay, then when you wake up, you dream about DNEX, you say 10 times. Also, everybody do this. By Friday, let's see whether is it up 80 cents or not. Also, that's DNEX. Again, BIC chart. If you have got DNEX, just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Okay, I think the breakout is going to come, and then sorry, I talk too excited. Choked by my own saliva. Okay, so yeah, this is DNEX. So let's wait for the breakout to happen if we break out. Okay, so all signs pointing to a strong breakout in DNEX. Right, next stop, LYC. Yeah, Patrick, you're right, Patrick. LYC. LYC, where? LYC. I haven't talked to you about growth stock, so later maybe I spend some time. LYC got no BIC chart. Okay, has got no BIC chart. Sorry, wrong time frame. Oh wow. Okay. It is okay. LYC is a IT services consulting. Ranking wise, it has only got 1 star. So my priority are always given to 3-star or 4-star stock. 1 star, I will just, if got no 3-star, 4-star, then I will take a look at it. Okay, somehow I feel that this company should be very speculative or for it to do this. But recently, a lot of stock do this and then continue to climb. So it is good to see a shooting star and yet the price doesn't crash and it comes down in low volume. So this stock, I will say it is akan datang as well, because you can see the buyers coming back. Okay, so this is a very, guys, Traders Club member, this is a very easy stock to set the VT, am I right? Take a look at the transaction volume. Very easy stock to set the VT. So if you're interested to speculate on the stock, this one has got BIC. Okay, BIC. So you can set a BT and then prepare to trade this stock. Okay, let's take a look at the quarter. It is a money losing stock. It is a money losing stock. It's just that the last quarter earnings has improved. So if Q1 2022 earnings by LYC, if this stock swings into profit, the stock market will go crazy. The stock will go crazy. I don't know why. The stock market likes stocks that from loss swing to profit. So if they can swing to profit in Q1 2022, then the newspaper, right, they will not compare preceding quarter. No, it will compare 1 year ago. I don't know why. They always like to compare 1 year ago. Now here, if the quarter to quarter already fall, means business slowing down. But the newspaper, the media always have to compare 1 year ago. Then tell you, 100%, 200% jump in earnings. Also, you be careful about that. Oh, sorry, fat finger. Also, unless you want to bet that this stock is going to report a positive swing into the black, then this is a catalyst for LYC. Free cash flow, you can see the cash flow situation of this stock is improving. Wow, another positive sign. Not too bad. Not too bad. You can't use pips on this stock because it is a negative earning stock. So we cannot use pips. So this, I classify it as a speculative, and Traders Club member will know this is called the pivot point. Correct or not? This is called a pivot point. So if the breakout happens, watch. If you can break this point, it will fly. Also, this is LYC. Admin, can you write down the stock, please? Admin, I give you something to do so that you're not so bored. LYC. Okay, write down LYC. Okay, right. Next stock. Thanks, admin. Dufu. Dufu earnings is out already. Dufu earnings last night. Yes, last night earnings is out. Now, Dufu earnings is below. Let me see, is my earnings updated? I think it is not updated yet. Yeah, it's not updated. It usually take about 1 week, okay, to be updated. So it's not updated yet, but last night earnings already out. You can see right here. So the EPS has dropped, but not significantly. And if you read the press release, they mentioned that it is due to the EMCO. Their work got disrupted. They cannot go full force, 60%. Sometimes got staff kena COVID, vaccination, all those problems. That's got nothing to do with their customer. They reported that their customer orders are coming in. The demand is very strong. It is because of the EMCO they are unable to churn the business. Otherwise, okay, we would expect Dufu's earnings to be very, very strong in this reporting yesterday. Okay, but before that, you should be able to see that this stock already has got like long upper tail, which I always warn against. Okay, that this is all selling, and you don't see BIC chart at all in Dufu, or you don't see BIC chart in Dufu. So therefore, still not the time for me to buy Dufu yet. I will need to see BIC. Now, my strategy for Dufu is very simple. Tonight, those of you who are here really is worth your time, because I'm going to share information that I may not repeat again next week because it's no longer semiconductor week, so I may not repeat again. So you listen up carefully, okay? So Dufu is doing hard disk, precision part in hard disk, and I read in other semiconductor companies report, like for example, AMD earnings is one stock. AMD is listed in Nasdaq. Okay, it is a semiconductor stock doing all kinds of processor. Okay, you have got the computer, laptop one. They do for game consoles. They do for data centers. So they are reporting growth in data center. Now, data center. If you don't know what is it, it is a place to store all the servers. Okay, and if I relate this to the data center growth due to the cloud computing, well, a little bit cheap, a little bit difficult, but I will just say those of you who understand, you will understand. Those of you who don't understand, right, you just listen to my voice first and wait for this to finish. Okay, so there's a surge in demand for cloud computing. There are a lot of data center being set up, being acquired under REITs. Okay, So in Singapore, those of you from Singapore, you know, your Maple Tree Industrial, your Ascendus REITs also just reported data center in Europe. And I think they bought a data center in China as well. So when you set up this data center to serve the expansion in cloud computing, they will need servers inside this data center. Now, this server inside this data center, they require processor to process the instruction from the software, from the cloud computing, and they require storage where your hard disk comes in. So if you relate, if there's a growth in cloud computing, definitely they need hard disk. So the demand reported by Tufu is real because we saw this growth in cloud computing from other company reporting, and AMD reported that their chips for servers for data center is also has an increase in sales volume. So all these things are leading to the increase in the hard disk real. So therefore, going forward, next 3 months, the demand for hard disk should still be strong, and Tufu should still be the stock to watch, okay, if you want to participate in this growth. And where is the best place to buy Tufu? Now, currently, you can't see because we are in the middle of earnings. Earnings, 3rd week of August will be done. Then you have got September, October, typically very volatile. So October, right, if there is any market sell-off, correction, major correction, that could be the best time to pick up Tufu. You should be able to see BIC chart. Then that is the best time to pick up Tufu. Okay, so right now I won't go and pick it up because there is no reason to pick up technically yet. Also, I will just be patient and wait for it. And don't forget our dates in September, guys. Don't forget our dates in September. That one is very important. Mark it down, draw on your wall if you need to remind yourself to be careful of September. Okay, so that is Tufu. The Temasek Holding. VS. Okay, come. VS. GF Tech, later I also want to talk about GF Tech. VS, you are right, Cash. Hey, Cash, you know how to see chart already, Cash. Oh, after so many years, you know how to see chart already. You are right. Pull back on low volume. Everything is still good and healthy. VS 3-star ranking stock. Earnings very strong stock. So no scare. Okay. I think it is very bullish. And when is the earnings? Ayo, earnings is September. The earnings already reported 15th of June right here. So you have to wait until September. So all the way to September, this one you have to be careful, because the earnings already out. So if it goes up, it is following the market tempo. Okay, once you see sell candle, you get out of the stock first. Okay, so it's going to trade all the way to September 28. Wow, you got 8 weeks there, longer than the Inari. You got 8 weeks. So these 8 weeks will not be easy for you. I believe the stock will swing up and down to test your patience. Okay, so currently it's going up. So just enjoy. It is slamming into the resistance zone, by the way. It's slamming into this resistance zone, 150 to 154. Ayo, 1% there. So should be very easy. Just watch the sell candle. If it happen inside this resistance zone, then maybe the stock need another pullback before it trades higher again to the 28th of September earnings. Current share price 147. This is a profitable company, okay. 147. Then you take a look at the pitch projection. Below 10%. 154 is the 10%. So your question, Cash, and the rest of you who are interested in VS is, your question is, based on this pitch projection, do you think the next quarter can VS report earnings that is better than 10% growth? If you think it's sub water no problem then you know what to do already I don't have to spell it out. Okay, but don't forget September 28th. So September there's a key political event happening. You watch out for it. That could pull the stock down, no matter earnings good or bad. We all been there before. And with regards to the vaccination, it is important to note that the infection rate is now all-time high, 19,000 cases today, but the vaccination rate is also going up. So it is like two stocks trying to be the top gainer. when vaccination achieves the target, then the hospital load will not be so severe, and perhaps then the pandemic is considered over. Because right now we are still chonging, the infection number still going 19,000. So easily can go and touch. Nikkei is doing 27,000. So I wonder if we can catch up with Nikkei or not. Okay, so that is for VS. Let's talk about JF Tech. Okay, JF Tech. I like JF Tech now even more because Me Technology, okay, reported demand from China, okay, that spurs their business earnings. Me Technology, this stock, okay, in their earnings, okay, 在哪里 Me, hang on, Me Technology. Okay, they reported earnings already, so one of the key message, okay, I read from the press release is they have got a very good business demand in China. So JF Tech has got business interest in China as well. That was the reason why it rallied last year, sorry, not last year, earlier this year. Okay, I think something to do with Huawei, if my memory serves me right. So it is in the right place, right country, right time. And if you take a look at JF Tech, it is just doing a sideways consolidation all the way from March to August. It didn't crash down like a lot of stock does. It crashed down since February. Okay, this is the pullback. Then after that, you see it is trading sideways. If you go to the bigger time frame, it is just doing what is doing, consolidation. So after this consolidation, right, this stock wants to go down, the only reason to drive it down would be the poor earnings. So I wonder, will the earnings be poor or not? Because given a lot of semiconductor companies are reporting positive earnings and growth, more importantly is growth. So for JF Tech, okay, 10% growth is 144. Ayyo, wait, sorry. Let's see. Okay, for JF Tech, I have an issue with the earnings over here because the data vendor and me still trying to figure out how do we adjust the data for the earnings. I think it has given warrants. Okay, let me check. It has given bonus warrants. Okay, so therefore the number of outstanding shares is not right. Okay, it's a bit of mix up. So this one, right, we have to ignore. So you have to focus on this Q2 and Q3 should be the right numbers. So Q3, 10% growth. Okay, 10% growth. You think 10% growth can, okay, the number is now at 144. Okay, if 20% growth can, the number is 159. Okay, that means JF Tech can go to 159, and that means the market is pricing in a 20% earnings growth. So that is how we see JF Tech. Okay, so that is JF Tech for you. Right, next stock. Didn't you think VS chart is inverted head and shoulder? Right, VS, come back to VS again. Wow, this one, the head and shoulder very 勉强 leh. If you want to see head and shoulder, if you call this the left shoulder, right shoulder, cannot leh. Because this stock it's not pullback ma. It's not pullback. It is different from DNEX. DNEX has a real big selling. You see, DNEX has got a real deep selling. Before the bounce, then the head, the shoulder, and the volume, BIC. Also, I think we cannot compare VS to DNEX. DNEX is, okay, inverse head and shoulder is a trend reversal. So there must be a pronounced downtrend. For it to work very well, there must be a pronounced downtrend. So for VS, there isn't a pronounced downtrend. Sometimes I'm faster than the browser, so it doesn't register. For VS, right, it is not a pronounced downtrend before the left shoulder is formed. Also, I wouldn't call this an inverse head and shoulder. In fact, for VS, maybe if you want, you can use the downtrend line strategy to trade. Downtrend line, this one will be more meaningful. Downtrend line, okay, it broke, pull back, pump. So Traders Club member, remember this strategy? This downtrend strategy. If you remember this downtrend strategy setup, okay, comment yes. Let me see. Just take it like a revision. Comment yes. Let me see. If you remember, this is the downtrend sets up downtrend reversal sets up? Comment yes. Comment yes. Okay, I take some water. Okay, very good. Yes. So you see, those strategies that you learn in the Trader's Club are applicable. Although I never touched on the stock VS, but I think cash courts VS, right? So if you are using this downtrend resistance strategy to trade VS, you have got it. You see, it broke, pull back on low volume, go back on high volume. Sui sui bo zao zui. Very beautiful setup. Okay, so congratulations. I issue you a diploma, you graduated. Right, next stock, QES. I saw QES. QES, come. QES. Hey, QES is also a stock I like. QES. Okay, now QES, why is it so strong? Why is it so strong? It's because it has signed a MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, with a US listed company to do machine with them. I don't know the exact contract detail, but there's an MOU signed and the contract not too small. So therefore, QES has been on a tear ever since. Okay, so before 3 days ago, before Monday, this stock was threatening to go lower, and we spotted an head and shoulder pattern, a reversal pattern. So now no more. Why no more? Because the stock is now going back up. Okay, so in QS chart, let me go to the weekly chart to see first. Okay, QS. Once again, this is a 3-star stock, guys. 3-star stock. So it is a very good stock to trade. Okay, qualify our criteria. Like I said, 3-star, 4-star is a priority. 1-star, 2-star, got time then see. All right. So if you take a look at the chart over here now, how many of you think that this QES is a BIC chart? You comment BIC. Let's take a look. If you think QES chart is doing a BIC, you comment BIC. Let's take a look. I entertain you now. Yeah, BIC. Daniel Teng, D-Next 讲完了 D-Next already completed. BIC, all of you can recognize it's BIC. Okay, let me explain to you the concept. Why is it BIC? Now, guys, just now we talked about trend, right? So uptrend is like that, uptrend, sorry. So I'm so sorry. Okay, uptrend, there's another characteristic that you want to focus. Okay, another characteristic, that is the volume profile. Remember, on the way up, when the share price is going up, you want to see increased transaction volume like this. Okay, when the share price pulls back, you want to see, you want to see lower volume. Okay, then when it go back up again, you see increasing volume again. So the transaction volume profile should follow the trend up, down. Generally for BIC, you want to see pullback on low volume, going up on high volume. So you can see this QES from this breakup onwards, very powerful. You see the pattern? Going up, going down, low volume, going up, higher volume than this, going down, lower volume, going up, high volume, coming down, low volume. So I say, QES, don't write off yet. I know some of you wait until your flowers all wilted, but this is same as Kobe ma. 係咪咁講？ It's same as Kobe ma. I show you Kobe chart again. I show you Kobe chart. 係唔係？係唔係一樣？ This one going sideways, and then the transaction volume is going where? Going down. Oh, going down. 係唔係一樣啊？ Is it the same? Isn't it the same? Oh, so therefore, since the weekly chart is bullish, we must go to the daily chart to look for an opportunity to buy. Okay, so right now what you're looking at is you need to know during this consolidation, sideways consolidation, right? Okay, from here, this is the highest point, pull back. Now, in this view, you need to identify BIC. Do you see BIC? Now, we do see BIC, here, pull back on low volume, going up high volume. Now, this volume, if it's even higher, will be better. But to me, this is the second white candle, and immediately it pull back 2 candles. So the next time, okay, high volume comes back, it is a long white candle, that will be my entry day. That will be my entry day. Those of you who are already in QES by this candle, by now you should be breaking even or even just a slight loss. We call it at the money. So the next swing up, you should be firmly in the money, and this stock should be on the way up, resuming the uptrend. Okay, so this is a 3-star stock, a good stock to own. Now, next question is, okay, let me see. Do you have any question about QES? If I say, hey, this stock, wow, the next long white candle is the entry day, but what is your next question? What will be a logical question to ask at this juncture? Hi, anybody? Anybody? At this juncture, right? Come on, share with me your thought. 86 cents, 88 cents. Can buy or not? How do you know? How do you know whether 88 cents or 90 cents? Is it current share price 84 cents? What is the next thing you want to know? When someone say what's the target catalyst? Hey, Q1 not out yet, hopefully not a bomb. Wow, car phone is right. Check Pete. Yao Chang, I give you 1 like. Now, guys, Yao Chang say check Pete. Deslo say check Pete. Correct. Check the Pete. You see, since the last earning, you forget about this. Since the last earning, this stock is on a tear, already up 54%. Current share price up 36% from the last financial results. Okay, so if you don't check pips, when the earnings comes out, disappoint, it continue to consolidate or pull back, then you will cry. Also, let's check the pips together. Dun, 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 dun. PE 48 times. Still can accept or 48 times. Those 80 times, 90 times is more scary. 48 times, I've seen these companies before, they still can go up. Okay, earnings 28th of August. All right, so what stock is this? Kobe. How come it's still on Kobe? Wait, let me just refresh it. Okay, QES now. QES 27th of August, 53 times. Okay, now it's much closer. See, current last done price is 84 cents. 10%, 69. 84 cents, 10, 20, 30. 30% earnings growth. Then you come back here. 30% earnings growth in Q2 2021. Is it possible? Guys, is it possible? You need to ask yourself, is this possible? So if I ask myself this question, can QES report a 30% growth on top of Q1's marvelous earnings? Logically, what I want to know is, what caused that strong earnings? So I come here, I double click, I click here. Why is it Kobe? It's still Kobe. Wait. It is still Kobe. Wait, refresh a bit. Announcement. My Kobe. Still Kobe. You wait, QES. 坏了，software 坏了，用太多。I hit too fast, too hard until it go crazy already. Okay, luckily I can still do it here. This is QES. How come it's still Kobe? 可惜。Wait, let me just click a few stop and then come back to the announcement. Okay, no more Kobe. So let me come back to QES. Yay! QES result. Okay, then you open up QES result and then you understand why is it going up. Guys, you need to read. You need to read. But I have a shortcut on how to read this in order to find out why the earnings go up. So it is not for discussion tonight, but I'm telling you, you need to click this, you need to go and read so that you understand why the earnings is up, and then you ask the intelligent question, is it reasonable for the earnings to continue to grow another 30% of this Q1 21? Now, when a company reported such spectacular growth, there could be one-time gain you need to discount. Okay, there could be, yeah, I think that's all. One-time gain you need to discount. Okay, so after you discount that, and then you see, is it reasonable for the 30% growth? If your answer is still a yes, then QES still can trade. If you find that, wow, 30% a bit risky, then probably you're right. But for me, remember my standard is 40 lah. 30% yes is risky, 40% is worse. My sweet spot is 10 to 20%. That is my sweet spot. Okay, so that is for QES. Software said Kobe better than QES. Wow, 真的是很好笑。Like, next talk, guys. Next talk, come. Okay, go to my dashboard, guys. I go to my dashboard. I'm going to go to the KL stock. Okay. Oh, there's something we're missing tonight. We haven't seen the market strength index yet, guys. Market strength index. Now, market strength index is still showing down. Okay, most of the stocks are down. Currently, only one industry is up. So I think it is very obvious, isn't it? Only one industry is up. So choice is yours. Do you want to focus on the industry, or you want to buy the industry that is not moving? And there's one industry that is not moving. Okay, that industry is called steel stock, like Chubi. Chubi, last week we talked about it. It was a very beautiful stock. It is still not moving, but you can see the pattern, right? It is bullish. The pattern itself is bullish. It is just not coming yet. Okay, don't give up yet. In fact, I haven't given up. It's still inside my watch list. I'm still eyeing it. Okay, for steel counter to move, you need to know the catalyst. The catalyst is the demand of steel, which remains strong. The negative catalyst is China. The emperor in China recently very active in regulation. So they are regulating gaming, regulating e-commerce, regulating education, and they have already talked about steel sector that they don't want the steel price to be too high, blah blah blah, and they want to cut down carbon emissions, so they stop their own steel manufacturer to produce too much steel. Okay, despite there is the supply crunch, so they may have to import steel. Listen to this, China may still need to import steel. Now that is the irony of it. If they don't want to produce the steel, okay, that means they slap I think export duties for the China steel. They want to use for themselves. If it's not enough, they may need to import steel. So the Malaysia steel, you need the local construction projects to continue to go on. Now, as far as we know, currently there are a few projects that are allowed to continue the construction project. I didn't study this sector deep enough. Once I have my semiconductor on autopilot, then maybe this is the next industry I want to dig more information about. Then we can buy in peace. Okay, then we can buy in peace. Biden, that side in US, they have their don't know how many $billion, I think $200 billion or $20 billion worth of infra project going to be approved soon. Once that is confirmed, the demand for steel will be lucky higher. Okay, but I don't know whether it will benefit the Malaysia steel counters or not. For the steel counters, the local one, from what I read, they need the local construction project to proceed. And yeah, they have another business, right? Construction, for the local construction, whether they export or not all of them export, so you also need to be careful about this. Okay, I don't have a lot of information about steel counter yet. I will be looking into it. I'll be studying and see whether is it a time to buy them or not. So this is Chubi. We got a lot. You click on this link, then you got this UWC wrong classification by data vendor, so I'm still screwing them. They still haven't corrected it, so ignore this for now. Okay, you can see Anju. Okay, you can see BIC or not? Can see BIC, right? You can see BIC, right? So steel counters maybe their turn will come, you know. Haptic, you cannot see BIC, man. I can see it. I can see BIC. Okay, so one by one, right? All of them are showing BIC. Melewa. Wow, Melewa, the volume totally dry up. Become very inactive. You can also see BIC. So you see, my conclusion is still counters are all showing BIC. My only fear is China, and also we can see whether can we use the pips for this company. Let me see. Okay, we can use the pips. 10% is 67 cents. So all the good news is, everybody, the good news is, ayo, CH Ang shared this information. EMCO not allowed to open. So still cannot lah. Tapake, no wonder not moving lah. Very sad, very sad, very sad. CH Ang, you confirm still EMCO not allowed to open if you're not in Selangor or KL, here say can. I heard it's can. The one in Singapore can operate at 80% level for Fortress Minerals. So that's why I say I need more information. Like the semiconductors, I can give you a lot of information because I'm in AMD lah, okay, I'm in Apple lah. So I read their earnings, I know how to piece the picture together, Texas Instrument, TSM. So I know how to piece the picture together for you. So for steel, I only see that the chart is BIC. Since last week, if you are here last week, we talked about Chubi, one of the MCD, Chubi. So we are waiting for Chubi to break up, but never came. It is still under consolidation. So it is still inside my watch list. Okay, once again, I say it's still inside my watch list, but we need more information to know what is the risk, whether the earnings can grow or not. So you can see the 10% is 180. So it's still within the 10%. Still counter, when they announce their earnings, we expect more than 10% because of the high demand. Okay, the steel price and all that. So therefore, I won't write them off yet. So we will continue to monitor. Weekly chart wise, you can see, okay, weekly chart not so sweet lah. But if this week close low volume, I hope this week semiconductor rally. Okay, this is the best plan. Okay, this is the plots, guys. This is the plot. Listen up, this is the plot. This week, semiconductor go up. Next week, steel counter go up. Nice, man. Then we can buy both and keep in the portfolio and grow the portfolio. How nice. Hey, they already announced phase 2 can work. Now Nicholas Day say they already announced phase 2 can work. Oh, wow. So guys, you roughly get the idea. You need information. You don't just base on the stock chart to find trade. This is the value that I want to serve you tonight. That okay, if you come and learn trading with me, you don't just focus on the chart. You need the information on the right hand side to give you even a higher chance of making money in the stock market. Understand or not, guys? If you understand, give me a fireworks of likes. Come on. I'm sorry, I won't be able to touch on all the stocks. Only those stocks that I'm following, and also those stocks that I think I have story to tell, then I'll be able to share. Construction on already. Thomas Wong. Hey, tomorrow Traders Club, daytime we talk more. Hey, tomorrow I go injection. So I may not be online if the fever comes in. So, but I will keep everybody updated. If I conk off, I will, like last Monday, I will tell you, hey, today I'll not be online. Although my physical self is not in front of the computer, you know my mind is on you. Also, don't worry. If I need to run, okay, if any stock I need to run, I will still keep the group informed. Okay, good. Thank you very much. Hey, so since everybody understand, it is time to do a summary, So those of you who have not seen this summary slide before, let me explain to you the concept. Tonight, I think, again, we have got very, very high attendance. I thank you very much for attending. And those of you who are first time here, okay, thank you for coming. I hope you come again next Wednesday. So this is a summary for you. Now, summary, if you not already know, we have this Telegram group, okay, that we created to provide you daily updates on the Bursa market and the SGS market. So you can join. Hey, let me show you where's the Telegram group. Okay, before we call it a night, let me show you where's the Telegram group. 等陣先啊 ，Telegram。I'm on my other screen trying to pick up the Telegram for you so that those of you who are not already inside, you can go and join the Telegram group right here. Okay, so it's called Chart Nexus Bursa Update. You go to your Telegram and you add this group. Every day we'll be providing you updates to keep you informed of the happenings in the stock market. Then when you see voice memo like this, right, it is from me. So I have some market thoughts to share with you. I will do a voice memo to send to the group so that the group can listen to it when you're driving or when you're brushing your teeth or you're in the toilet in the morning. You can listen to it, or so that you keep informed of my own experience on what to tackle in the stock market. We also have the Singapore one. If those of you who are from the Singapore trading community, we have the Singapore update, also have the voice memo here as well. Okay, so if you are already not inside here, you can come and join free. And if your friends are interested, please help me share with them. Okay, share this link with them so that they can get invited to it. Okay, how about? Okay, thank you very much. So let's come to the summary. So in summary, if you want to make money in the stock market, don't focus so much on the technical chart. What you want is the what to buy. You answer this question in a solid fashion. That is where the money is. This is where the money is. The more you know about the stock, okay, the higher your chance to make money from it. Okay, I say one. So industry theme, like currently tonight we talk a lot about the semiconductor industry, and we shared that the steel industry has this BIC. If their pips are all below the 10%, I dare to buy. Okay, I haven't tried the pips yet. So one by one, Haptic, Malewa, Chubi, Presta, if all of them, their pips is below 20, below 10%, and if Thomas is right, phase 2, they can open up and do their construction work already. The demand for steel will be there, and their earnings is expected to be good. Going forward, okay, not backward, going forward. So I may dare to buy it. So this is what I mean by industry theme. And sometimes there's catalysts like DNEX, okay, Silterra, one of their subsidiary, which they own 60%, signed a 400 million US dollar contract. Whoa, it is more than their earnings, more than their own group revenue. So this is definitely very, very exciting. So this is what we call catalyst. So once you use this catalyst or industry theme to find what stock to buy, the rest will be easier. When to buy will be easy. BIC. Tonight, I share with you one easy way to see BIC, but there are many other ways to see it. Okay, so if you're interested to learn how to see the rest of the BIC, 2 things you can do. Number 1, come here every Wednesday. And number 2, sign up for my mentorship program. Now, later we talk about the mentorship program. Okay, we continue the summary first. So then the when to sell. Now, knowing how to buy stock only solve 50% of the problem. The next 50% is an art. When to sell. Some stocks trend very strong. You don't want to sell too early. Some stock is only good for fast food. That means you go in and out quickly. So those are the ones you need to identify which one to hold, which one to sell. Then you have the whole complete solution to making money in the stock market. Okay, everybody understand? Give me a thumbs up, please. Thumbs up if you understand this summary and find it very useful and you have learned something tonight. Give me a thumbs up. That will be the most encouragement. That will be the best encouragement for me. Thank you very much for the thumbs up, guys. Thank you very much for the thumbs up and the likes. Okay, let's proceed on. Okay, so for the next 15 minutes, I'm going to introduce you to me and also to my mentorship program. Now, those of you who are looking for a credible and a very valuable training to learn how to invest your money in the stock market, stay on for the next 15 minutes. Okay, my name is Yihua, Director of Charts Nexus. I've been a private trader since 2004 until today, 2021, about 17 long years. Okay, 17 long years. So this is my cumulative realized P&L for the Singapore exchange and the Bursa market. So today in the Singapore market, I am sitting on the realized gain of about 71,000, okay, with another 30+ thousand still unrealized in my portfolio. Okay, these are all realized gain. So this 30 over 1,000 is waiting for their earnings to come out, which is next week. Then it is time to harvest the profit. Then hopefully by September, you will be able to see an updated. Otherwise, I'm not selling. Okay, my strategy is not in and out of the market every day. No, I'm looking for good stock, strategically buy it and hold it. If there is no reason to sell, I want to ride the bloody trend. And when I'm right about the stock, I want to buy more, I want to add more. So therefore, I am not in and out in intraday, in and out every other day. No. In already, hopefully don't come out because it means that I'm right. The stock is trending upwards. So that is my strategy. Okay. So this is for the Singapore market. And for the Bursa market, currently I'm sitting on a realized gains of 112,000. Okay, 112,000. And the portfolio currently is down a couple of hundreds ringgit. I'm trying to piece together my winning portfolio going into the earnings season in August. Okay, so this is the Bursa market realized gain. This is the Singapore one. Now, just a little bit more information to share with you. You see this equity curve, this P&L curve doesn't go up one straight line or, very smooth going up. No, that one is called fairy tale. So what you are looking at is a very realistic P&L curve. Okay, there are losses. There are times that the market is difficult. You won't be able to, no, sorry, not you, but I won't be able to make money from it. But once the trend breaks up, I will be able to make money from it. I will be able to make money from it. Then when the market goes quiet, consolidation again, I will be flat again. Knowing how to protect yourself, okay, is also a skill that needs to be learned. Because many people, while they are able to make money, but when the trend turns, they lose everything back. Okay, for me, no. I protect myself. When the trend comes, make money again. I protect myself. Trend comes, make money again. Now, for the last 6 months, Bursa market is back, pull back, I protect myself. Instead of losing back everything, I protect myself. Similarly to the Singapore market, so you can see my method is very consistent. When there's no trend, I stay flat. I stay flat. I stay flat. But when the trend comes, make money. Okay, so this is how I do it. So if you're interested to know how to do it, stay put. This is the 5-stage trader progression. A little story to share with you from how I begin humbly. Now, everybody will start from the first 3 stages, including myself. So I have spent 3 years, okay, of my 17 years inside these 3 stages. Okay, if you're inside these 3 stages, okay, I can understand your pain and your frustration. I was there. No matter how hard I try, I couldn't make money consistently. I would win this, lose that. And the worst thing is, every time I buy, the stock don't want to go up. But when I sell, the stock will go up. Wow, this is the most frustrating situation any trader can experience. I think some of you may have encountered this before, right? So if you encountered this before, hit the like button and let me know that I'm not alone. Please hit the like button. Okay. So I spent long hours, okay, trying to figure out what works in the stock market. But finally, after 3 years, the breakthrough comes. I start to ditch away most of the things that I know. For example, using indicators. For example, using Fibonacci, using stochastic, using moving average, MACD, and so on. I started to ditch them, and then that is way more powerful. A blank chart to me now looks more clearer than a chart cluttered with a lot of indicators that give you conflicting signal, don't know what to do. Man, I mean, every single night there will be hundreds of stock trading at a moving average as a support. If those of you who traded before, you will know what I'm talking about. Which one to buy? Correct or not? So that is how after 3 years of struggle, when I restart and I find a method, okay, a way to look at the chart that gives me the clearer picture of whether the stock is going to go up or not. And that is what I call the BIC. And when I combine this way of reading the chart together with my understanding of the industry, understanding of the stock, the company, it gives me an even higher chance of making money in the stock market. As you can see, whether is it in Singapore market or in Bursa market, the same concept works. Okay, because these two exchanges, those stocks that you are trading are not just numbers jumping up and down. They are businesses listed in the exchange. They are making revenue, making earnings. So if the company earnings is strong, their share price should be going up. So this is the key principle behind my concept. So if you want to get out of the first three stages, if today you are there, okay, one way to go into the fourth stage is by adopting a working trading plan, something that I have been using for the past decade. So how do you get it? Joining my Bursa mentorship program. Now, this mentorship program is a 1-year program. I can't possibly teach you everything over one weekend. The stock market is dynamic. There are times we need to change our approach, change the way we look at the earnings because the market is not favorable, i.e. the last 6 months. There's a time to play defensive. We have been playing defensive for a damn long time. Finally, the last 2 weeks, excitement come back. Suddenly, the stocks are moving. They are following the earnings pattern all over again. This is the time we get active, and hopefully, we will be able to churn out profit for August. So you will learn fundamental analysis, how to identify profitable companies, how to identify sector in play. Now, just now, if you are listening to my analysis on the semiconductor, how I link the AMD to the Apple, to the Inari, to Unisem, that is the kind of things you will learn in the program. Okay, now technical analysis is the BIC, like I said, many types. So today you experience the one type. Then when you come to the program, you're going to go through many more different types. Okay, in terms of technical analysis. And the mentorship program is the most valuable component of the program because I'm going to handhold you trade for trade. You are going to stay close to me, like shadowing how I trade. Okay, firstly, through the learning broadcast, and then there will be a weekly training webinar, and there will be daily market commentaries. All these channels is to keep you involved in the trading so that the mentorship program, you will reap maximum benefit. So right now, I want to share with you the broadcast, okay, like this communicator. 13 days ago, okay, the B, the I, and the C of D next. Can you see? So after you learn, you may not be able to stumble upon D next. The screener has got like 20, 30, 40 stocks. You may miss D next. So if I am trading D next, okay, I will screenshot, I will tell you how to look at the chart, and I will share it with you. Then you as a student, as a member, when you receive this broadcast from me to your mobile phone, you will recognize, you will be able to appreciate that, oh yeah, this is what you learned in the program. This is indeed a good setup to trade. You see, this is how I do it. Very direct approach. So hopefully with this direct approach in helping you identifying the charts for you, you will be able to learn how to see them and then develop a subconscious mind in recognizing the BIC pattern and able to spot on by yourself in the future. Okay, just like many of my members do now. Okay, so this is D next, and then we've got QES. Okay, trend continuation pattern. I remind you, QES trend continuation pattern. Care Plus, well, why Care Plus is time to run away. And this is LC Titan. Okay, and we have got at that time industry in place 6 days ago. This is where the we talk about gloves first. Okay, LC Titan earnings lower, Kosan earnings update. Okay, ban for Care Plus. Then I will explain to you why, because lower average selling price. Okay, demand going forward. So therefore, it will affect all the other glove stock. Like I think 2 nights ago, another glove stock reported earnings. Hata mentioned the same thing. Expect lower average selling price going forward, and the demand is starting to slow down. So glove stock really cannot touch anymore. So I will update you, and this is the list of stock from the same industry, industrial, machinery, and equipment. Also, this is the list of stock. See, Kobe is inside. Now, from this list of stock, which are the one to trade? You look for the ranking lor. Look at the ranking, then you'll be more objective in your stock picking. Penta Master went up. So this is the Penta Master 2 days ago. It was a Monday. So those of you who are here in this webinar for many weeks already, but you have not joined my program, you have already missed a lot of wonderful stock. Penta Master is one of them. I also have got Unisem and Inari. Apple supplier, 20 days ago, we already ambushed these two stocks, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we already ambushed these two stocks. So if you only know about them today, you are 20 days late. Can you imagine that? So if only you have made up your mind to sign up and just, learn from me, you will be able to benefit from it. Okay, and you have got UWC today. So UWC, what kind of chart are you looking at right now, guys? Is this BIC? You see? So I am very direct in the sharing of this chart so that you know how to look at them. Okay, this is what I call earn as you learn program. Earn as you learn program. Now, this is the private group where the daily communication is. So this is where we share a lot of information, stock ideas, and exchange of ideas, comments between members, with me as well involved. So a lot of golden nuggets can be found here. Okay, so this is the market daily discussion. Okay, like 9 to 5. So feel free to come and participate. Once you're a member, you will find this very beneficial. And the training guides are all listed in our guides over here, the training video. So once you are a member, you have access to the videos for your lifetime. Okay, for your lifetime. We are going to keep it there in the cyberspace forever. You're a member here, so you'll be able to access them for a lifetime. So you join one time, you can use the video for a lifetime. These are all the training videos for you to learn how to apply the strategy, how to know the trading concept, the VT, and so on, all here. Okay, training videos are all here. Right. So these are all the things that you get. And of course, as part of the mentorship program package, you will have access to my wonderful software where you have all the information, especially the ranking, to help you sort out the stocks over here. Okay. Chuan, I heard going up. Okay. So this is the package. These 3 items. Everything I do in the mentorship is to share with you my experience and to guide you trade for trade. Okay, guide you trade by trade. So in the Bursa Membership Program, you will receive the Telegram alerts. Okay, Telegram alerts from our system strategies like our Trend Master rule, our CNX up V2 rule. So they will send to your Telegram. How does it look like? Let me share with you. This is how it looks like. Okay, this is how it looks like. Wait, I'm on my another screen trying to show you. There you go. Oh, this is the Telegram signal. So this is ESP Bot A. Only a registered member will have access to this. So this is different from the free one that I was talking about. So this one, right, is the system rule. Trend Master V3 triggered or Trend Master V triggered. So these are all the triggered rules. Also, you can be alerted to these stocks so that you will not miss any golden opportunity. Okay, Telegram alerts. Learning broadcast is from me directly. It's like a tuition teacher draw the chart for you and tell you, hey, this chart 漂亮吗？美吗？ This chart 可以吗？ Or can or not? This chart beautiful, bullish. Do you agree it's bullish? Then you'll be able to learn and then be able to make trading decision. Okay. Facebook private page for our daily discussion and the software for you to find the next stock and a lot of information like ranking, pips, is it buying too high? Use this software to check. So these are some of the winnings over the past year, May 13, 2020. So in this portfolio, this is what I try to do. Build a portfolio of winners going into the earnings season. So in this May earnings season, I have got only one loser. Okay, $525 lose, but there are a lot of winners over here. Okay, so total 19.7K, and then I've got 76.7K by August. Okay, building up the winners. So okay, I don't just hold them, guys. You can see the stocks is different. Like FP Group 1,350 by the next. Okay, FP Group, I wrote the trend 7,006. So there's some stocks that I no longer keep, like Chrono, MTech, OCN Cash. You can see Chrono no longer here, OCN Cash no longer here. So I lock in those profit. OCN Cash 5,000, lock in those profit and then I reinvest in new stocks. Okay, while I keep those stocks that I think they are very strong, the earning is strong, I want to ride the trend like FP Group, Top Glove. Also, these are the two that I have kept from the last last earning season in May, like FP Group, Top Glove, continue to ride the trend, and Top Glove right until 46,000. You see, if I set a profit target, like many people like to do for Top Glove, I would never have rode on the strong trend and make 46,000 from $9,000. Can you see? Okay, so this is how I do it. And October 16, 91,000. Okay, building a portfolio of 91,000, and then we have got 2021. Okay, 2021, 48,900 from this list of stocks. Okay, so as you can see, I'm not always right. Okay, there will be losses. Like this one, lose 1,000, lose 400. But more importantly is the ability to find big winners like this 11,500, 7,000, 4,000, this 5,000, 3,000 to ride on these trends. To ride on these trends, that will give you a net profit. Very important to be able to find big winners and ride the trend while you keep the rest of the losses small. So these are some of the good wins that I've accumulated over the past year to show you how I do it. So with the knowledge you learn from me, you will be able to recognize trading opportunities, money-making opportunities to make money in the stock market. Okay, so right now we are in the August earnings season. You are still early because thanks to the politics, today we just settled, we baru settled, so we still got 2 to 3 weeks of good time to pick up stocks. So if you haven't win money before, don't miss this chance. Okay, don't miss this chance because every stock is beaten so low that they have got a lot of upside if the politics stay out of the news for the next 3 weeks. My pre-COVID seminar package where we meet face-to-face training in the hotel where we have to book the training room and all that is 3788. So that was before COVID. Now, once COVID strike, okay, we no longer need to do this in a hotel. You know, I have to fly there. You know, we save on the hotel fee, the training room fee. So we are able to do this online fully, and the price we can give you a very good discount, and the mentorship program for 1 year is 2388. Now, if you break this 2388 down into 12 months, it will be approximately 199 ringgit per month. So if you have been losing more than 199 ringgit per month, I think it makes sense to invest in this training program. Now, this training program is 1 year. You give me 1 year of your life, I'm going to transform the way you pick stocks and you manage your investment, some skills that you can use for the rest of your life. Very, very value for money. Now, if you invest 20, 30,000, go study a university degree before, and right now you find that because of the pandemic, your job is no longer safe. You saw a lot of unemployment, a lot of retrenchment going on. Don't leave it too late until when the retrenchment hit you, then you say, oh, I want to learn trading. No, the best time to learn trading is when you still have a job. Because if you make mistake, you will not be financially impacted. Okay, start young, start early. Don't leave it too late. So 1 year to learn a lifetime skill for only 2388. Very valuable for money. So this is the package. It will include ESP Master Pro, the software. You have the private group access for us to talk to you daily, and you have the training videos for a lifetime. The training video, lifetime. Okay, communicator for me, for my learning broadcast, the trade examples, and the Telegram alerts. Okay, so this is the whole package, and this is the link, chartnexus.com/trading Bursa. Now, there is a very special online promotion coming up. Okay, before I show you the promotion, let me share with you the bonus. Now, if you sign up, you will be on the priority list to receive my private alerts. Stocks that I'm monitoring personally, if you join, you will be able to receive at the same time as me. Okay, that means even earlier than my learning broadcast, you'll be able to know that, oh, Unisem has triggered an alert. So I am now studying, Yihua is now studying Unisem. So later, few minutes later, you see the learning broadcast come out, you know that, oh, Unisem is a stock to trade. So you have that idea, okay, a trading alert to remind you of that stock. Also, this is a bonus alert only for members. So this online discount that I was telling you about is 2011. Okay, so instead of 238, it will be 2011. approximately 167 ringgit per month. Very, very affordable. So if you have been losing money in the stock market and you feel very, very fed up already, take this step, take action. Okay, learn this. Give me 1 year of your life. Learn something that you're going to use and benefit for the rest of your life at 2011. Now, this is the deal. Okay, those of you who sign at 2011, your second year renewal will still be 2011. Okay, now those of you who sign up later, okay, at 2388, your renewal for your second year will be 2388. So the earlier you sign up, you log in your status at 2011. So next time, if you need to renew second year, third year, you will be able to enjoy a lower fee. Even if you increase the fee in the future, which is happening soon, it doesn't affect you. So it is very beneficial to sign up as early as you can. All right. Now, let me share with you some of the testimonial that we have collected from our members over here. Testimonial. Okay, so yesterday I read the last row, so today I go back to the first row. Okay, so I'll just read some of my members' experience with the program and how the program has benefited them. So maybe you are one of the story inside this testimonial, because they come from all walks of life, so their own experience maybe be able to relate to you, so you may be able to understand how it can help them. So like Helen, his teachings useful and easy. Even an old lady like me can understand, but I do wish he update his webpage for easier learning. Simple and good. Love this guy. Kyung Yo, for me, results speaks the loudest above all else. This sounds like a cliche, but I literally went from a significantly losing portfolio to a winning portfolio after I joined his classes from May onwards, last May 2020. Vincent CWC, his way of coaching is one of his kind, clear and concise with great humor, makes the learning process interesting and easy to absorb. Tony, I learned a lot from him. His method of trading is simple and easy to follow using ChartNexus software. Really benefit from his coaching, still a lot to learn. He is friendly and patient to guide. Melvin, he transformed me from a person who is always losing in the stock market to a person who has started to see significant gain in investment. Really appreciate his willingness to impart his skill and guidance to all his students. Notice all of the members talk about guidance. Because I am really there every single day trading alongside my fellow community of members, Singapore and Malaysia alike. I am there because my money is inside the stock market, guys. I need to monitor as well. No, I need to trade as well. So therefore, I am with you. We are comrades. We are comrades. The semangat in the community is very strong. Okay. Now, if you have signed up, okay, you may have questions. So let me visit the FAQ with you. So where is this mentorship program conducted? The whole program last time was face-to-face, a training room, 40, 50 pairs sit down together, and then we go through 2 days of training. So that cannot happen anymore because of COVID. We move it fully online since last year. So the mentorship program is conducted fully online. You have the training videos already in the Academy page. So you go to the Academy page to go and view the videos this weekend. Okay. And then during the day-to-day trading, you will receive a lot of prompts from me. Communicator lah, Facebook lah. And every Monday evening is our members night. Okay, Monday evening is our members night. So members night, you log in, there will be a 1 to 1.5 hours training every single week as we prepare for the upcoming week, what to expect. All right, so that is the training and how the mentorship is conducted. How do you know the mentorship program can help you? You can see from the testimonial how I help them is by close guidance. Close guidance. So if you're missing the personal touch elsewhere, this is where you will feel from across the computer screen, my hand reaches out like Sadoko to yours, and I hold your hand and let's do this together. Okay, so that is how the program can help you. This mentorship program is suitable for who? Now, for the experience, if you have been struggling in the stock market, you already traded for many years, but you just can't do it consistently, this program may be the missing piece to your puzzle. Okay. So therefore, you will be able to complement what you already know with what I'm going to teach you. If you're new to trading, lucky best, because you are like a blank piece of paper. You immediately do the right things. You avoid the mistakes that I have made in that 3 years when I started learning. So your journey is shorter and easier if you are new and you join this program. Okay, so what will be discussed during the weekly webinar? Strategies. The upcoming week, what are the market catalysts to watch out for, and do this together. If you're unable to attend the weekly webinar, all the videos are recorded. So you will be able to access them after the live training, okay, almost immediately. So let's say we start at Malaysia 9:20, then we end at about 10:40. Then by 11 p.m. the video is ready. So you come back from your night shift, you will still be able to view the videos. And the video is forever inside the group, by the way. So you can also wait until Saturday to view, no problem. So if you have already made the payment, you will receive a welcome email. Inside the welcome email, there will be instruction to get all the software. So follow the instruction and you will be fine. If you have any difficulty, email to us. Okay, let me show you. Okay, my assistant will have already pinned up the sign up link and also the contact details, the email and the WhatsApp number, so you can go and contact us and ask us for help if you encounter any problem. Okay, so this is the mentorship program. I hope you take advantage of the promotion. Okay, before the price hike comes in, then you will miss the good price. I will say 2011 to learn a skill that you can use for the rest of your life is a very good deal. Okay, right? Any question in regards to the mentorship program, feel free. Okay, feel free to ask, guys. Feel free to ask. This mentorship program is I specially designed like how I think you will find value in the close guidance. Okay, the close guidance. I show you how it is done. I'm like Gordon Ramsay. I do the cooking in front of you and I show you how to add the ingredient. No, nothing is hide from you. Yeah, all the ingredient I will show you what to use, what stock to buy, when to buy. I will show you how to do it. Okay, so after a few rounds with me, you will automatically know how to do it. Like our dear friend Cash Tan. Cash Tan 唔錯啊 ，Cash Tan got QES, has got VS. Albert Chong, your chart software can see banker chip. Okay, banker chip, the legendary banker chip is the so-called smart money, correct? So my way of looking at banker chip is to look at the long whites. Long whites on the chart is not caused by retail investor buying. It is usually by smart money. So whenever I say a chart is BIC, that chart has got smart money inside. Okay, so we don't need to use the banker chip in our software. Oh, I don't score my members. Don't worry, DT. I don't score my members. If they make mistake, I will use the TLC, tenderly love and concern, to encourage them. Over the past 6 months, it has been horrible for the Bursa market. You ask my members, every day I give them chicken soup. How you say chicken soup. Always encouraging them, look forward. Nothing wrong not to place any trade, be more careful. But now is the time to be aggressive. Our Dongfeng has come already. You can feel from my voice, right? The energy since Monday. Some of you, how come I so happy? Of course, what you anticipate in the stock market happen, right? 裸送，对不对？对不对？ What you anticipate in the stock market happen, right? Wow, that is the 東風that we are waiting for 咧，東風好寫了咯，係咪咁講？ Bursa, I waited them long. Finally, the important week has come and they are responding positively. That is why I am very positive. Okay, that is why I'm very positive. Right, any more questions, guys? With regards to the mentorship program. Okay, while I'm waiting for your question, I will go and take a look at my screening. Okay, every night I will do the screening one, you know, every night. Have to do lah. Don't do, how do you know what the stock market is doing? Very simple ma, stock ma. But actually, stock already go to price chart. Then you see only the 3-star, 4-star ma. The rest, don't see lah. Nano firm and ISDN must see lah. ISDN, luat chill, weekly chart, luat chill. Oh, shooting star bo see means want to go up. Okay, but I have to be careful because I saw Franken also the same. Can pay credit card installment. Okay, wait, one by one. What is the link to register email? Albert Chong, admin, can you please help to send the link to Albert Chong? Yup, Xiong Hee, can pay credit card. Yes, can pay by credit card ma. We collect online ma. Go to the link. I think you forgot to pin up the link, you know what I mean? I think you forgot to pin up the link. Let me help you pin the link. Yeah, I cannot pin it. I'm not admin. What I mean, you forgot to pin the link. I mean, pin already, then everybody can see. So you may want to show them how to see. Okay, so Shurinder, is there a mentorship for US market? No. US market don't have. Only SGX and Bursa. From SGX and Bursa, the method you learn, you should be able to apply in US market, guys. Okay, you should be able to do it. The screener itself, right? You have got US shares inside, or AMD. Now you have got the US shares inside. Where is it? See, then you can also do the same. Ayo, wow, today long again. Today long again. So beautiful. Wow, this fella, I waited damn long. AMD. Finally, this is called in Chinese, 皇天不负有心人。係咪弟弟？對不對？ Pin the link. Come on, pin the link. Many people are asking for the link. Okay, so there's no will you tell us when to buy and when to sell? Hey, Tishin Lee, no. Okay, Tishin Lee, if you are coming here to wait for buy sell call, no, this program not about buy sell call. I will highlight the stock to you. You look at the stock, and if you from your trading, you should be able to tell when to buy and when to sell. Okay, so I will only highlight the stock, and then you have to know when to buy and when to sell from the training. So there will not be buy call, sell call. No buy call, sell call. 不要害我啦 SC 在看啊 I cannot issue buy, sell call one. What we can do is educate. Okay, I believe the education part is important. How do you size up the industry, size up the earnings? Also, this is something I believe a lot of people are not doing, but it is the key to my success. It is the key to my success. Okay, Jay Tan, sign up already, huh? Welcome. So you can, admin, can you please help Jay Tan? Okay, please help Jay Tan. iFast BIC iFast 不会死的啦 iFast is okay. iFast is okay. Or if you got question, feel free to ask YouTube as well. YouTube, we are here with you, YouTube, and also Facebook. Well, I look at my Singapore stock and prepare for tomorrow. So if you are free, you can also stay back and see how I prepare for tomorrow. See, no BIC. You see, no BIC. So no BIC, skip lor. Very simple one, ma. Trading need not be complicated. No BIC, just wait. This one, right? You can see that this is the trend characteristic I was sharing with you just now, correct? So it is a trend continuation pattern. 3-star, check the pips. 47 cents. Now it's 76.5 cents. Wow, crazy, man. The earnings price into this stock is so high. Can you see, guys? So don't touch, it's the best. LHN, a lot of people ask, CFM also keep going up recently. Cannot, no BIC. SDN 呢？誒，SDN 所Siri LSN。This kind of chart from my experience, breakout level 40 cent can watch. Okay, although it's only 1 star, may want to find out why 1 star. Okay, 1 star because it has just got 1 out of the 4 quarters, just 1 quarter of earning. Q2 drop, first half of 2021 drop. So this type actually not very zai one. It can stun you to the downside. LHN got news doing I think dormitory for students. 12. So earnings still far. Earning will be in November, so plenty of time. 10%. Well, see all the earnings 夸张嘞. Earnings up so much, how to buy? Very, very risky. Very, very risky. Wow, cannot lah. 30, 60, 90% upside. Skip. Yay! I like to see some power come down because for no reason you see this stock BIC all the way to the key. Walao way. But all the fundamental very cui. So therefore I don't touch. Nano firm, is it time to buy more? I likely just stay on for next week's earning for nano firm. Okay, so that goes Singapore stock, not a lot of option. Today we have Yang Zhijiang, right? Let's see how Yang Zhijiang close. Yang Zhijiang. 梁子江，those of you who were here just now, right? This is the downtrend resistance breakout so this is a strategy. Everything sui. Hopefully it can go up. Okay, Yang Zhijiang done. That's the last of the Singapore stock. So now I'm going to forgot to check my Del Monte, that 18单 delay the IPO. 真的是他妈的哇 hammer pattern, so no need to panic. Okay, right, go to Bursa stock. 要不要 Bursa stock? 要 Bursa stock I need to see more people lah. Now only 183 of you, so few people. Share the video out only for the next few minutes. I'm just going to skim through. I'm not even going to talk about your stock, guys. I'm going to talk about my own stock. I have served you for 1.5 hours already, so it is time for me to look for my own stock. I mean, you got keep the stock. Just now I eyeball, which is a very, very high chance one, right? So tomorrow I will ask you Mr. DIY 来看一下嘞 Mr. DIY. SGX program, how much fee per year? Albert, for SGX program, you can go to the link. We have the 2 links there. Please help Albert. Sun Kyung, can we see your mentorship for Bursa and SGX stock? What mentorship? What mentorship do you mean, Sun Kyung? Okay, right, Mr. DIY. Head and shoulder pattern has happened. Today break down some more with high volume. This DIY really is squeeze retailer. 金派嘞, really is 金派. Inverse head and shoulder breakdown. I already draw the line. Worst case scenario here. But this one I will just bloody hang on to it. 我就不相信它的 earning 不会起，真的我不相信。我们试试看。Okay, you can see on the daily chart, it is very ugly, right? But you switch to the weekly chart, sub水啦，冇大字啦 low volume. Wednesday Wednesday the volume so high. So if Thursday, Friday give us long tail, right? This sun will be the interim support. Sun. Also, Patrick, you and me pray to our religion. Tomorrow, repeat 10 times when we wake up that we want to see hammer on Mr. DIY by Friday. Then all will be fine. Okay, let's see other stock. Move. Daily. See daily first. 这种股算了吧。Pine App, 算了吧。I don't know the business. Now, when I say 算了吧, it's because I didn't trade this stock before. I don't know the business, so better to 算了吧. This one no BIC 算了吧 ，MCOM no BIC 算了吧。哎，how is my Tasco doing? Okay, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, Tasco is knock on heaven's door. Oh, knock on heaven's door coming soon. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. Coming soon. If this Friday can break this downtrend line, wow, 可以讲 Tasco finally can go back up. Earnings is not bad, you know. Earnings, it just missed by only a little bit because of the MCO, little bit. Okay, so we look forward to better days ahead. 4-star this stock. Look at the earnings, very strong earnings. So this kind of stock, how to plunge? Unless corporate fraud like K-Power, corporate fraud, like other stock, then maybe got accounting issue, maybe it will come down. Otherwise, should be I feel. Want to break already though. Want to break already less. BIG, they say oxygen, supply oxygen. Walao, no matter how I read the annual the report, right, it never say, hey, but the chart, 有影是 BIC 咧。有影是 BIC chart 咧 ，BIG。Okay, but I won't buy this stock because it's bloody speculative. You look at the share price 162, again, it's way above my normal threshold. So I just want to watch show. What a satisfying day over at Wall Street. 来，现在很少人了，133个人，来给你们看一下。好事就要分享嘛，对不对？ They say when you have it, you flaunt it 嘛。Nah, let me share with you. You see, when I say AMD, I got buy one Nike, I never tell you lah. But Apple, I got buy one Lulu is because gym wear lah. People like to wear. Semiconductor on, I also have on. 画的不美 I also have on 是真的啦，你在看的是一个真的 program, is a real program, really trading. X, X, you know what is X not? This is not, you know what is X not, guys? You know what is X not? X is not X-Men This X is United Steel. United Steel. This one, United States Steel. This is the X, steel industry. The one in US should benefit from the Biden's infrastructure plan. So 買一點咯，係咪咁講 ？Downtrend. So if break, you all know what will happen, right? This one I share with you already, the downtrend reversal strategy. Also, I really got buy one. I really is got buy one. Tesla one round already, so now trying to go for second round. Taiwan Semiconductor, but only $5, Boson. So no, these are the loser lah. These two are the loser, but earnings not out yet, so waiting for earnings. So that's why you see my mood very good lah. That's why you see my mood very good. 杜甫，不要刚才讲了，这个 fitters this real estate really boring Okay lah, we see how lah. Glomac, no BIC, high tech. This kind of chart, 3-star, high tech, 好似係啱好似係啱。哇 ，B22 times only so got chance September earnings, 哎呦 $4. This stock is $4. So you see the pre-projection already too high to buy. You cannot skip. Carry on. 算了吧 Chemical, 算了，升起来I focus on steel is better. Kobe, we talked already. KYM paper was very strong, right? 3-star stock. In negative company. Wow. PE too high, don't want, skip. Also, you see, guys, you don't have to trade everything that moves. Look for the one that you understand. Hey, all this air feed all coming back up, huh? Wow. Ooh, this chart quite cantik, yeah, this chart. $0.67, 10, 20, 20+%. 20+%. Why cannot? Maybe can, no? But I got Tasco already. I should remain faithful to Tasco. I got Tasco already. Tasco weighted, oh, like not bad, whoa, the chart. But since I got Tasco, then I skip lah. Yili was very strong today, right? Oh, Lao Hong, Yili, Lao Hong. Today, Tua Lao Hong. Yesterday, Tua Lao Hong. YBS, VS, Hong Sen. Hey, Hong Sen. This one is the COVID swap. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Take a look at this, man. Take a look at this. Isn't this the pattern that we like? Some more got BIC leh. Wow. Wow. COVID swap. How is the earnings? Well, the PE 340 times. Xiao. Hey, this stock can take a look lah. This stock. My share split 1:2. Share split 1:2. 是什么意思啊 ？2 to 1啊。So I need to. The share split comes after the earnings. So this one should have already been adjusted, am I? Wow, this one I need to investigate tomorrow. Whether is it adjusted or not adjusted. Share split, this one is announced, come out already, then adjusted. Yeah, this one should be already adjusted. So currently it's less than 10%. This one definitely need to read about the earnings. For me to find out more, I better read. I better read. This one is like a good lobang leh. Okay. Later I offline then read. Go了啦. I think I'll focus on this stock. The rest, Cheetah is the Nike of Malaysia. D-Nows, eSafe. Yesterday someone asked me eSafe. Oh, wow. Wow, BIC chart. See, if you know BIC chart, guys, very easy, right? You go down the list, BIC, open up and see. Hey, FP group. I feel like buying more. FP group, last time I make money from it, the whole lot of us make money from it, FP group during 2019, before COVID-19, this was the easy money. This was the easy money in 2019. September, October, November. Is it seasonal? Maybe every time the last 3 months of the year, this fella can go crazy. I don't mind, seriously. This FP group. The earnings, okay, the last quarter earnings jump back up. After 2 quarters of decline, 1, 2, jump back up. So if we can continue, the earnings growth should be good. As we all know, semiconductor doing well嘛，係咪咁講？ So 可能要追着打嘞，追着 average up， 追着打。Interesting 真的是 interesting。Wow。FP group. Okay lah, these two. I will just highlight these two. Pelican, just now someone asked me, right? Pelican 唔係好容易啊 very difficult to see this chart. Okay, I tired already. I don't want to see anymore. Okay, thank you for your company, guys. Thank you for your company. I hope I have served you well tonight. You have enjoyed yourself, learned a lot, know how to look at stock, look at chart. So tomorrow, Okay, and Friday, hopefully the market close strong, close firm, and politics is all the way pushed back to September, and may everybody huat dua cai. So let me play the music again to let you have a great evening. Okay, so thank you very much, guys. I'll see you next week. For the members and the new members, I'll see you tomorrow.